Welcome and thanks for joining us on yet another adventure in Kruger National Park. Today we're excited to be leaving Satara and heading up north to Punda Maria to join our friends John and Hilary for a short holiday and to see if the professional bird guide that we've hired can find an elusive species that has eluded us since we began birding years ago. Summertime in Kruger comes with mixed blessings. Rainy days can certainly put a damper on things, but they also transform the landscape. Lush grasses flourish and rivers run full. Nowhere is this more evident than on the journey we'll be taking today. These grassy plains are ideal for grazing wildebeest. There are a number of young ones in this group of blue wildebeest. Did you know that these herds synchronize their breeding in summer so that all the calves are born within a 2 to 3 week period? This predator swamping means that there are simply too many newborns for the predators to catch them all. Nature's clever way of ensuring the survival of the species. We're approaching the mighty Olifants River, which is higher than we've seen it on many previous trips. Visitors are allowed out of their vehicles in demarcated areas on the bridge, and it's well worth taking a look at this swollen river. The Letaba River is also running higher than usual. There was no one else on the bridge, so we enjoyed sharing the spectacle with this sweet little bird. We couldn't stay long because we still had another 177 kilometers to drive to Punda Maria. Punda Maria was named back in 1919 by Ranger J.J. Kutzer. Punda means zebra in Swahili, and Maria was his wife's name. So the camp's name is part wildlife and part love story, and a little bit of legend. Next to reception is the dining room, a small shop, and a lovely shady outdoor eating area. It's also close to the chalets if you aren't camping. Our friends John and Hilary have secured a lovely campsite for us along the fence with lots of shade and far enough away from other campers. The ablution block has been beautifully revamped, something that was long overdue. Unfortunately, the waterhole's been drained and is being repaired, which is a bit of a disappointment. There's some beautiful drives around Punda Maria, the most famous being the Mahoney Loop, which always promises some good game viewing. If you're enjoying this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you. Time seems to slow down when you're watching a scene like this. I just love the slow pace at which elephants exist in the wild. Having said that, these two seem to be enjoying a good spar with each other. As lovely as game viewing is, it's always so special to be in an amazing location with your dearest friends, catching up on all the happenings since you were last together. We were excited to meet up with our bird guide Samson, who arrived from the Luvuvhu district. On the 78-kilometer journey to Pafuri, we gave him our wish list of what we wanted to see today, the main one being the elusive racket-tailed roller that had eluded us for so many years. This must be a familiar scene to those of you who know Pafuri and the Luvuvhu River. If you want to find unusual birds, then it pays to hire a bird guide who knows the local area. Samson is a fantastic guide, and his expertise was absolutely invaluable to us. As we drove towards the Pafuri gate, we ticked off 3 birds that were on our bucket list. Firstly, the Arnott's chat, then the yellow-throated bush sparrow. And here, my friends, is the bird we've been trying to see for a very long time, the racket-tailed roller. I was literally trembling with excitement when this bird landed in the tree right next to me. What a thrill that was. I don't know when last Rob and I were this excited about seeing a bird. At the Pafuri picnic site, we added yet another lifer, the black-throated wattle-eye. Not an amazing sighting, unfortunately, as it was very high up in the canopy. We saw loads of birds with Samson, and the drive back to Punda Maria was spent talking about the birding opportunities around the Luvuvhu area. By the way, if anyone would like to hire Samson as a bird guide, his details can be found below the description of our video. He has to be the most professional guide that we've ever hired. We weren't quite done with the Punda Maria game drives and spent some time on the S58 and the road going to the Punda Maria gate. Here's an interesting display that we hadn't come across before. These 2 male nyala are not fighting, but performing what's known as a slow lateral display. They arch their backs, raise their hair, and walk stiffly, each trying to look bigger and more intimidating than the other. It's a ritualized strut, a way of settling dominance without risking serious injury from their sharp spiral horns. Most times this ritual ends without a fight, as in this instance, and you can see the dominant one slowly relaxing its tail once the front one moves off in a disinterested way. One had to have keen eyes to spot this rufous-cheeked nightjar resting on a branch. As far as bird watching went, this was a very successful visit to Punda Maria and Pafuri. Do join us next time as we explore the delights of the Shingwedzi area. Thanks so much for watching.